much longer am I going to be able to keep up with you?
Shut
up. No, seriously, you are riding really, really well. Couple of places for polishing.
3 and 8?
Yeah, 3A. The apex is the second side. So you're coming down the back side of that hill and you're still turning.
Too shallow, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn later.
Well, it actually kind of seems like it's your setup into it. So you're coming out of 2, you go and then you go down that little dip. It almost rear-ended you the first couple of laps.
Oh, really?
I was not expecting you to slow down as much as you did going into 3. So a good trick is to kind of try no brakes through there. Oh, we're having races later today? Okay. Maybe go out in B, since I think you have an all-group pass,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Go out in B where it's a little bit slower and try a coast through there. Try a no-brakes drill, just to get you the feeling of what it's like to not have to brake all the way through there. You don't want to do that in A, because somebody will rear-end you there.
Yeah.
So I do brake a little bit, but not a lot, maybe 1 finger. So I got a lot of 2-finger end of the straights. This is like a 1 finger, just kind of to set things up. You're gonna be on tuck, 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 and then sit up, use your body to slow you down, a little bit of a tuck, as you're coming down the hill, touch the brakes a little bit, just to get you into that apex. All you gotta do is get to the first half of the turn. If you've gotten the first half of the turn, you can definitely do the second half.
Okay.
So if you can get to that late apex on the left side, and they get the bike flipped back to the right side,
okay.
You're apexing the right way, I think.
Yeah.
What I see you doing is just kind of fading out too soon.
Okay.
And I guess maybe
hold
somebody else might say apex later. I'm saying to hold it a little bit tighter.
Okay.
Because then you could be coming down that hill straight.
Okay.
And when you're not, you're coming down, you can't get on the gas,
yeah.
and then you're on the edge of the track trying to brake for the next turn, and you're just it's all messing in your head.
Yeah.
So come over that hill and what is the guide that I use? I think there's a fence along the wall, and then where it turns 90 degrees is like an L shape there. When I can see that, I've gone far enough, and then I'm just gonna go straight down the hill. You still have to turn, but think of the very last end of the paint, and then you go down.
Okay.
7. You're braking too early for the line you need to take through there.
Yeah.
So you're to the point now where I'm not going to teach you the late apex and tighten the corner. You need to learn the V turn through there. We talked about that before? Yeah. If you're going to do that, which I think you have to start doing now at the pace you're going, you need to brake later.
Okay.
But that means you can also set up farther to the right of the track. So maybe go out again in B group when you get some clear track or clear air in A group, because you saw a lot of the guys are doing that up the inside of you. And I didn't have quite the horsepower to get up in there, but I kept pulling you in, and then you hit the throughout the anchor. And I'm like, oh man, I could have just. So that's kind of something there, and then that'll help you V-turn for the S's. You're good through the S's the first half. The second half, though, coming down the hill. Now, when you come over the top of that hill, as you get faster, you're going to start wheeling. You wheelied over it yet?
The head shakes, but I don't think it's on.
Yeah, that's a bad indicator. That means you're not facing the right way. That means you're still turned over while they're still leaning while you're getting on the gas and the front wheel's getting light. Some people can wheelie at an angle and steer with their foot pegs. Not me. What I do is as I'm coming up to speed and I'm looking over there and I'm getting faster lap for lap, I'll think, if I were to wheelie here, am I facing the right direction? In your case, no. You're still faced off the track, so
I'm still pointing out I should finish my turn tighter.
From the left-hander before it, you need to do a nice tight apex. I'll actually touch the brake a little. So you come out of the right-hand hairpin, you hug the left just fine, you hug the right just fine, but you're not getting into the left side tight enough. Okay. So when I go to make that left, I will just touch the brakes ever so much just to lower the front end so I can force the bike in, and then I get that bike to the right, and my knee is on the paint towards the end of the paint stripe, and then when I come back down the hill, I'm facing where I want to go. I can wheelie all day. I'm going to land where I want to land. Okay.